out of insurance and y'all was all clustered around. Y'all want to hang back when I'm up here talking. So, anybody know what we're talking about this morning? First subject.
Hand safety.
Hand safety. Second subject.
Hand safety.
Hand safety. We had an accident yesterday afternoon, fellas, that resulted in a broken finger. Last month of the year, 2 broken fingers. So we had a good run. We didn't intentionally break any fingers. Things come to see us, but as we talked about, it's always something that the moment before that accident happened, there could have been something that prevented it from happening. Something moved, somebody's hand was on it. Was it supposed to move yet? We don't know yet. Was his hand supposed to be on it? We don't know yet. But we'll investigate and try and figure it out. And the long and short of it is, keep your hands away from things that are moving. Don't try to guide things with your hands. It's all things we've heard before, I believe, but we just have a tendency every once in a while to do it because we forget. Pretty painful to him. How many stitches, Bill?
Over 10, I'm not sure.
Over 10 stitches, so he was split. There was a crushing injury. So over 10 stitches, so he split pretty well and broke it right on the joint. So he'll be seeing an orthopedic doctor in the coming days. So key on this, fellas, you know, watch it. Let's not have another one before the year ends, and let's not have another one next year because it's unnecessary in almost every case. So just pay attention to what we're doing. Take the time to do it the right way. Don't get in any rush. Frustration, aggravation doesn't really work well with what we're doing. Try to let it roll off your back. Again, I'm going to say it, we had a good year. We had a good year. It'd be a better year. It'd be a better year if I couldn't see the faces of employees that have been injured. We all lived through it. Cost the company a little money, cost the employee a little grief, messes with our numbers a little bit, but we'll live through it. But if we don't learn from it, shame on us. If we turn right around and do the same thing, shame on us. So take it to heart, fellas. That's something that we need to really key on here. And I don't guess we've talked about it enough times. Make sure you got the right gloves on, fellas. They can do a little bit for you. In some cases, they can do a lot for you. In Peter's case, he had on a pair of gloves, but what did he have on? A pair of black dot gloves. Didn't really help him out much. We're going to be working with big components. We're going to be working with something that can crush you. Until further notice, if you need a pair of mechanics gloves, come to me and I'm paying the $5 for them. We're going to switch something up after the first of the year. We're supposed to furnish you guys with the PPE that accommodates you for the process you're in. I'm not going to be able to tell any investigating entity or a customer that I had an employee that wasn't wearing his gloves because he didn't have $5 on. So we're going to change this up, fellas. Wear the right glove for what you're doing. Again, I don't think in the case of yesterday afternoon we could have had any glove on that would have stopped this from being an off-site go to the doctor injury, but it would have lessened it. Stitches being what they are, I'd rather see 2 than 12. Breaks being what they are, it's a compound fracture, I would imagine. I haven't looked at the x-ray yet, but if we can lessen it, we need to be doing that. If we can eliminate it, certainly that's ideally what we need to do. So make sure we're putting some thought into what we're doing. Make sure we got the right people with us doing it. Make sure everybody understands the next move. And then that way we won't be caught in any situations like this. Folks who get some bad weather today, fellas, kind of keep an eye out for that. And we talked about the majority of it will probably pass to the north of us, but I think we'll still see something. After about 10 o'clock upstairs, to anybody that's been upstairs to Dan or to any of our offices or to the training room's all the way to the back of the hall. After about 10 o'clock, we're going to have some goodies up there, fellas. We can't feed everybody a meal up there, but we're going to have some little finger food. So if your supervisors will give you the opportunity, it's nothing to go up there and spend an hour doing. But we'd like anybody and everybody to pass through there. And thank you for the year we've had, and maybe spend a couple of minutes just talking about what we can do to improve next year. So try to make that happen, fellas. We've had a good year. We're going to have another good year next year. We're going to have another busy year next year from what it sounds like. Fixing to have some busy time over here. We actually did the environmental survey next door yesterday. Big chunk of land right there going to help us out, fellas. Got a lot of work on the front end to do. Bore in some power, put in some drainage, decide what we're going to do with that shop. The shop looks better on the outside than it looks on the inside. But it might be worthy. We might, after everything's moved, find out that we can just reshell it and use it as a shop. So we got a lot of things going on. Just keep your head in the game when we're doing it. We took some money up last week for Bubba, and Bubba wants to come tell you guys what the outcome was, and thank you.
I just want to thank y'all for everybody who donated. Just thank y'all a lot. We collected altogether $250 here. So it made a big difference on the amount of gifts we got, and we're going to more and give it out. So next time I'm going to be here in the meeting, I'm going to have some pictures for y'all. Without y'all, none of this could have been possible. So thank y'all very much.
$250, that's a lot of gifts for some children, man. That's a nice thing to do. So, anybody else got something? All right, fellas. When you consider what we've done, personally, I can tell you, we don't need to feel bad about anything, fellas. We don't need to feel bad about anything. We just need to continue to improve. Merry Christmas to everyone. Try to make it upstairs. Remember that people are going to be, in the coming days, we'll be off, and people are going to be like crazy looking for Tickle Me Elmo and whatever else. So be careful out there on the road as well. Appreciate it, fellas.
If I have a kid, just stay in the shop.